taking video?
Yeah. Full motion video. Right here, directly in the Philippines, ladies and gentlemen. Ha 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 ha. Good morning. Aloha. It's Mike's from LiveMyAssOff.com, and we are still here at the Palawan SeaView Resort. And we spent most of yesterday on vacation, which was kind of nice. What we did for the most part is I have not done a video from the treehouse, and so we're going to go do that right now. So yesterday we just took care of some administrative stuff, if you will, if that exists when you're on vacation, and went to the mall a couple of times. What I needed to do is make multiple withdrawals because the ATMs, at least in this part of the Philippines, I don't recall if this occurred in other areas, have a maximum limit of 10,000 peso withdrawals each time. So these are like kind of massage therapy tables. I mean, they look like that in spirit, but I was talking with Gracie, who is a massage therapist. Excuse me, and she's like, well, yeah, they're a little low. And I thought, my goodness, I mean, they're probably 2.5 feet tall. So giving someone a massage in one of those things would be pretty brutal, because you would be like bent over the whole time. Your lower back would probably end up killing you. So anyway, yesterday we went to the mall a couple times, and if you don't know, the sort of big malls here in the Philippines are SM Mall, Robinson's Mall, Ayala Mall. Those are sort of the chain malls, if you will, and the big ones, you know. And then, of course, as you might guess, they're the stores that they have, the anchor stores, are Robinsons and that sort of thing. And if you're from the U.S. or certainly from California, then you may or may not have heard of Robinsons May, and then it turned into simply Mayco, May Company. But I do not believe it has any connection, so who knows. Anyway, so it's been really cool because, well, for one, it's vacation time, so that's nice, but it's also exploration. And one of the things that I'm doing as part of this sort of outing this time is checking out Palawan, because I can tell you that my experiences with Siquijor as a place to live, and Siquijor is right sort of off Dumaguete in Negros Oriental. Palawan is its own island, and we are in the city of Puerto Princesa, which Puerto Princesa and El Nido are kind of the sort of the tourist, the higher concentration of tourist areas here in Palawan. And so far at this place we've just been to the resort, so we haven't really checked out a whole bunch of beaches, but that's going to be sort of our next thing to do. Then the other neat thing is, this is an interesting pardon me, this is an interesting, like a lot actually of the resorts around here, they're growing, and so they have sort of a base, few buildings, and then they add on more. So this place actually has an entire plot of land right next to it, and you can see they've got like these little, I guess they're called nipa huts, I'm not quite sure, but basically they're just little huts over there, and then they have like sort of a shared CR in the middle, or comfort room. And I don't know how much, I think those are like 3,000 pesos or something like that a night. And then our place, like I said, I don't recall what it cost. I got it on Agoda. So, oh, actually, I was just going to say, oh, and I forgot to put the link to Agoda on the previous video. Well, I haven't forgotten to do anything with the previous video. The previous video isn't even in YouTube yet. I've got plenty of battery, and I've got plenty of camera, and I've got plenty of memory inside all of my devices. I have plenty of content in my brain as well as around me to make videos, and I have no internet capability of uploading them. So the whole wanting to do one video a day or upload one video a day, that is absolutely still the case. I still want to do that. The ability to do that where we are right now is not, there is none. I have a phone that will say 3G in the top of it, And actually, it should have sort of parentheses around it, which is, yeah, you wish. But, that's all sort of part of it. And as I mentioned before, I think a couple of you guys who watch my videos also follow and watch Hobo Traveler, so Andy Graham. And one of the things that he says that I think is just absolutely totally accurate is if you're not uncomfortable, you're not traveling. Because it's really easy to travel at like the 3 and the 4 and well, maybe not the 3, but the 4 and the 5-star level. All you need is a credit card, and you basically just go from spot to spot, and people take care of you. Now that said, here where we are, there are plenty of people that take care of us, which we're grateful for. They're very accommodating. They're very nice. They may not do things as fast as I like, but quite frankly, the nice thing about being here is that I get on the slower schedule. I don't expect them to rise up to the super fast schedule that I have. Excuse me, when I'm in the United States. So, so what are we going to do today? So today we get the rental car, and we will be driving up to a place called, or an underground lake. Sorry, underground river. And that's very popular around here. Like every trike you get into has a sticker, and every resort can arrange a tour for you to go to the underground river. But I also read a great article online, which I'll put below, about sort of what did they refer to it as, DIY underground river. So do it yourself, right? How to get there. And while the how to get there part involves either taking a bus or a trike, no, not a trike, taking a jeepney or van to there, quite frankly, the amount of money that we're paying to rent this rental car every day is the equivalent of each of us taking the van there. So it would be 1,800 pesos round trip, 1,800 pesos for there and back. And then it is 1,800 pesos per day for a rental car, which includes insurance and taxes and unlimited mileage. So that guy, we called him, his name is Ray, R-E-Y, and it's supposed to be, I think it's like a 2015 or something, Nissan, one of these little Nissan. I think it's like a 1.5 liter 3-cylinder automatic. And so the other part of that, the other reason I got an automatic, because I could have saved actually 300 pesos a day, $6, by getting a manual transmission, but I got an automatic because Gracie's never driven a car before. Gracie's never driven a car, and Gracie has never driven a motorbike. So motorbikes even scare me, and obviously I've been in an accident before, so that was not a real great catalyst for me wanting to do it some more. But going to teach Gracie how to drive a car a little bit. So I'm not sure where we're going to be able to do that. It's not like I can find a gigantic school or church parking lot, like is the way that I sort of grew up learning how to drive a car. But we'll see. I'm sure we can find something like that. So anyway, so that's my check-in for this morning. There'll be a lot more throughout the day, and then pretty much what I do is I just sort of on another phone I take all these videos and I just sort of leave it to YouTube to upload them whenever there's data that's available. And that's just simple. So wherever we go, if there's a tower, then it grabs the 3G, I guess, that try to upload it. And that hasn't been available. So the videos will get up when they'll get up. So anyway, it's Mike's from livemyassup.com saying, I hope you're living the dream. And I hope you're taking some time out to chill and get a little bit more mellow versus expecting those around you to jump up to your level. So, ciao. So let me zoom in. I want to take the video this way right here, but let me zoom in because if this looks anything like it looks like on me, now again, the zoom on this camera with the video isn't great. Oh, they could be, yeah, they're getting like some shells and selling it in the market. But I mean, even like right here, even though it's not great, unless you can see like the ripple up there, hopefully you can get an idea of how clear the water is here. It's pretty awesome, actually. And then, of course, there's our resort. There's our house that we're renting. And then a little bit of beach down here. And then there's the pier. There's Gracie. And basically, I'm making her go get our dinner. Hardly. What is it? Hold on. What is it now? Oh, I can't tell. Maybe we can cook those. Yes, absolutely. Spoken like a true Filipina. Maybe we can get food out of the ocean and eat it. So thank God Gracie got our dinner. So now we'll be able to eat.
So I got like four for you.
For perfect.
And 5 for me.
Right, sure.
I'm bigger than you.
Yes, you're much. Yeah, you need to eat a lot more than I do.